All right, all right. Hey guys, what's going on? Vig here coming at you. This time we are on time. Good to see you guys here. Excited to have you on this hangout. Welcome, welcome everybody. Folks, if you want to tell everybody to go ahead and refresh their page real quick and just hit the video play button, that would be good. Hold on one second here. Let me just type this in the chat real quick so that people can refresh. And you guys can also help me with that as well, right? Give me one sec here. Hey guys, please refresh your page and hit the play button on the video. We're live. Ha ha ha. There you go. All right, everybody. Folks, I'm excited. I'm pumped to be here with you all to share with you some secrets. Give me one sec here. I have to mute my Skype because I got people Skyping me all the time. And tonight I want to make sure that we have a very productive, if you will, very productive hangout. And I want to teach you guys a bunch of stuff. I want to teach you some things that will really help you in your business, and we're going to do exactly that. So the topic for tonight's hangout, and we're going to conclude this with our series that we have been doing over the last three webinars, I think, or a couple of webinars that we started. Tonight I'm going to teach you folks probably one of the most fundamental, one of the most important aspects of building your business. Okay, I want you to, if you want to, of course, pay very close attention. Okay, take notes. Write stuff down, and most importantly, man, oh man, just implement this stuff. What I'm about to share with you folks will absolutely, I don't say, probably, I don't say, it might or it might not. I'm going to flat out tell you, if you just apply what I'm going to be teaching you tonight on this hangout, on this training, okay, you will easily 10x your business. Okay, you can actually earn 10 times the amount of money that you're currently earning. You can be promoting, doesn't matter what you're promoting, and you can just crush it, okay, every single time. You ready? If you're ready, say I'm ready. I'll actually check the comments here real quick, and we are going to get rolling. All right. One sec. All right, awesome. We are ready. And of course, guys, as we go on, just tell people to refresh their page. As people comment in here, their video is not playing automatically. Just tell them to refresh their page, and we'll be good to go. Okay? All right, awesome. So with that being said, let's go ahead and, I don't think that you want to look at me for very long. Although, let me give you a quick background, folks. Okay, quick background, because one of the things that we're going to be doing here is I will actually create a funnel. I'll actually create a magnetic / magic funnel right in front of your eyes tonight, okay? And you're going to be a witness of how that is done, all right? So you can model this stuff in your business. So for those of you who are new here, right, if you're just getting started, if you see me for the first time, you're like, who are you, what's going on here, why am I here, right? Well, hopefully, if you're here, you were invited by somebody, okay? And so, if I were you, I would thank that person. Because today might just be the beginning of the rest of your life, okay? As far as your business goes, as far as how you live, everything comes down to this one thing. Why are you here, right? Well, I'm here because I got started online about 8 years ago because I wanted to provide a better lifestyle for my family, right? You got started probably for the same reason, even though I might not know you personally. You probably got started for the same reason. And so ultimately what we want to do is we want to learn how to make money, how to earn decent income, right? Working from home, setting your own hours, and doing what you really like to do, spending more time with your family, and just enjoying your life every single day. That's what I wanted to do 8 years ago. And to make a very, very long story short, I want to focus on the content tonight, but I want to let you know that, folks, I got started just like everybody else at the very bottom. I did not have any knowledge about internet marketing, but I was fortunate enough to have some right people come into my life, into my career, and I was smart enough to listen. 8 years later, folks, I am living a lifestyle that I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed to say the least. Because I get to do what I love to do. I get to make a difference with other people. I get to provide for my family, you know, what they truly deserve. We get to travel, you know, 3-4 times a year, luxury vacations. I get to just have every single thing that I ever wanted in my life. There is, if you can imagine this, if there is not a single thing from this material world that if I wanted to get, I can't. All right? There is not a single thing. Every single thing that I ever wanted, that I ever dreamed about, it was my fantasy, right, before, I now have. And it's all thanks to the to the internet, really. You know, my income, my lifestyle is entirely now built by the internet. So what we're doing, and one of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm sharing what's working for me. I'm sharing what's working for other people. And I was fortunate enough to work with over 50,000, 60,000 people probably by now over the last several years. And people are making a difference for you know, in their families' lives, and so that's what drives me right now. You know, I always say, you know, I don't necessarily need, you know, more money, although that's cool. I do need another success story. So that's my driving, motivating factor right now. That's what gets me up in the morning every time. So with that being said, that's, you know, a brief story about myself, folks. I will share with you some other stuff here as we. But hold on, I'm going to bring up this. I actually created a PowerPoint for you, like an actual presentation and everything. You know, I'm going to be showing you examples, a bunch of examples, a bunch of things. I wanted to break this down for you so easily, so that it's so easy for you to follow and understand that even if you are just getting started on the internet right now, right? Even if you never succeeded before, I want you to be able to follow and model what I'm about to lay out for you tonight. And go out there and crush it. The truth of the matter is that you can. All right, you don't have to come from you know, experienced background. You can literally start right now, okay? And you can crush. You can step in and just dominate whatever it is that you decide to do. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how that's done right about now when I when I do my screen sharing here in a minute. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's do this. All right, so you should be able to see my screen right about now. All right, let me know if you do see that, guys. I would be that would be cool. All right, and again, if people are saying they're refreshing their screen, it's not working, just tell them to, you know, maybe try a different browser or something like that. I mean, technology, you never know what it does to us, you know, sometimes. Cool. All right, so folks, let's go ahead and just dive into this thing. Again, I hope you're ready. I hope you guys are taking notes. My intention is to really just give you a lesson here that could be worth minimum if you were to buy this information, if you were to just, you know, get your hands on this somehow. I want this information to be worth at least $10,000 for you. Okay, and of course I'm not going to charge you a penny for it tonight, just because, you know. That's how we're going to do it tonight. You know what I mean? All right, cool. So let's talk about the secret to selling a lot of stuff and making big money on the internet, my friend. Okay? Magnetic funnel secrets is what this whole thing is called. All right? Now, let me kind of set the stage here real quick, as I like to do. Give you an idea of what's coming up. And what exactly we are going to be covering here tonight. All right, so here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to literally step in. All right, what you know, if you decide to promote something on the internet, if you decide to make money on the internet, you're going to learn how to literally step in and just dominate. Not just make a little bit of money there. I'm talking about dominating, folks, every single time. If you pay attention when you watch this video, pay very close attention, because this might just save your business. All right. We're going to learn how to sell a lot of stuff without actually selling it. And yes, there is actually a way for you to do that, very, very scientific formula that, you know, if you follow, I'll tell you, works really well. All right. We're going to talk about how to become a super affiliate fast. You know, and if you're wondering what's a super affiliate, well, a super affiliate is somebody who sells, who can sell a lot of products. Who can move a lot of products fast, all right? So, you know, if you want to promote other people's products, that's cool. But a super affiliate essentially is a person who understands the game and understands how to play the game at the level that most, you know, typical marketers, they just have no clue how to do that. Okay. You're going to learn how big money is made on the internet. Okay, so if your goal is to earn 5,000 per month, listen, this stuff is going to be easy for you. If your goal is to earn 50,000 per month, you're going to be able to apply this. If you want to earn 100,000, listen. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I cannot teach you how to earn 2 million a month. I'm not at that level yet. Okay, a lot of you guys on this hangout here, a lot of you guys know my background. A lot of you guys know my story. A lot of you guys know the levels of success that I was able to build my experience now, and the levels of business that I was able to create. Just to give you an idea, folks, one thing that I don't like to do is I don't like to talk about myself, because honestly, it's not about me. What I was able to achieve has nothing to do with what you're going to achieve. Okay, but just to give you an idea, guys, just over the last 12 months, I was able to just with one of my systems, I was able to earn over $3.3 million since just like 12 months, ago. Rolled that out. So this stuff obviously works, but again, it's not about me. It's about you. It's not about how much money I can make. It's about how much money can you earn, and where can you take your business when you apply this stuff for yourself. Okay. Now we're also going to talk about, and you will learn how to create a magic magnetic funnel, and we're going to do this together. Okay, I'm actually going to show you and walk you through right before your eyes. Okay, so I want you to pay very close attention, because some of you guys are going to miss this. All right, some of you guys will get this, because one of the things that I'm going to do right here in this video that you're watching right now, right? And you might be watching this recording, you might be on here, and obviously if you're live, then pay attention. We've got a couple thousand people here watching live right now, but you are going to witness a funnel in the making. Okay, I thought that'd be actually pretty cool to actually create a funnel right with you, right? So that you can actually see how that's done. And of course, I'm going to explain to you some things, but you need to pay attention, because you never know, right? I might talk about some things that will just fly totally under the radar. I do that sometimes. So if you're browsing Facebook, or if you're like on Skype or checking your phone, or if you're like in a gym or something, you know what I mean, working out while listening, that's okay. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to share with you, but you better pay attention if you want to have a huge advantage over other marketers. I suggest you pay attention. Okay. Now, how do I know this stuff works, folks? Okay. How do I know, Vic? Who are you, man, to teach me this kind of stuff, right? How do you know this stuff is actually going to work? Well, let me take you back to 2006. I got started online in 2005, and got started with absolutely zero knowledge, right, about internet marketing. I got started because I wanted something better for my family. But first 10 months, I was failing like you cannot believe. I mean, I've invested over $20,000 of borrowed money that I did not have. And I made exactly zero. Okay, I did not have a single sale in my first 10 months. Actually, yeah, about first 10 months in business. Zero money. Then something happened. Okay, I was fortunate enough to have a mentor step into my life, and it's not because I'm somebody special, folks. I was just fortunate. That's it. I was just fortunate to have that experience. And I'm thankful and grateful every single day for that to happen to me. Okay, and essentially one of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm trying to pay it forward. You know what I mean? And try to be that person for somebody else. For perhaps it's you. Okay, but it was beginning of 2006. I started to test a brand new, to me at that time, marketing approach. And had a major breakthrough. You see, I got started with promoting an opportunity, a direct sales company. It was back in 2005-ish, somewhere in there, and that company had a lot of people. Okay, and I was just doing everything what everybody else was doing in that company. Okay, but then the mentor my mentor at that time, right? He said, Vic, you're doing stuff wrong, and he showed me how to tweak some of my marketing, which I'm going to share with you exactly what I did. Folks, one of the things that I want to make sure that you're very, very clear on is I'm not going to, just talk about the surface stuff here. Tonight, what I want to show you is the actual, here is how I did it, and show you exactly what to do. I'm not going to hold anything back. If you can believe that, I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm not going to try to, be this manipulative or whatever. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing, okay? And those people who model it, I am sure is going to work for them, because it just works every single time. Check out what happened. 2006, I started to test this little approach, which I'm going to share with you in a minute here. Okay, started with a direct sales company, like I said, that already had tons of gurus promoting it. I think they had over 10, 15,000 people promoting that company. I applied a special little thing I'm going to walk you through for the rest of this training. Let's just call it the secret sauce recipe for now. You know what I mean? Became #1 affiliate in that particular company in 90 days flat. It might be a little bit sooner than 90 days. In fact, I was just in, where was I? I was in California at the recent event for Empower Network just a couple months ago, and there was a guy who was a co-founder of that particular company, and I met him at the event. He's like, "Hey, Vic, dude, what's going on?" I didn't recognize him, but he recognized me, right? So we got started, started to chat. It was a cool thing to see him there. But he was a co-founder of that particular company, and I took the #1 spot. But here's how I did it, folks. Okay, I remember this like it was yesterday. I was on a teleconference call. They invited me because I started to see a little bit of success in that particular company. It was my first, couple major, sales that I acquired, and so they invited me to a teleconference call. They didn't do Hangouts, they didn't do, a lot of webinars at the time, but they did teleconferences, right? And so there were people who were already earning like $20,000 per week in commissions promoting their products, and so they invited me to this company conference call, right? And the co-founder, who was a host of that call, he asked me what my goal for the, if I had a goal with me being, an affiliate of that company. I said yes. He said, "What's your goal?" I said, "My goal is within 90 days, I'm going to be the #1 guy in this company." And keep in mind, I'm just getting started, right? I just got myself, obviously I'm just started to learn from this mentor who was teaching me, but I was so convinced, I was so confident, I had no idea exactly how I'm going to do it. I just knew, I just had this belief, just this conviction, just this inner knowing. I don't know if you ever experienced that, yourself, but it's like right? And nobody else can convince you of anything else. It's like that you're going to do this, right? So I said, I announced it publicly. I remember this like it was yesterday, man. It's hilarious. But I said, "Hey, I'm going to be #1 guy in this company in 90 days. And everybody kind of laughed, But to me, that was real, okay? And literally within 90 days, I became #1 affiliate. Created my income, built my income to about $20,000 to $30,000 per month with that particular company, and it went up. I think I got up to $40,000 or $50,000 per month with them. Now, maybe that was luck, right? 2010. Let me give you another scenario here. 2010, I start my business from scratch. That company folded their tent. I was promoting that company. Everything was going great for a while. Then, they shut down. And I was just, I had my own coaching programs, little deals that I was doing, membership sites. But in 2010, I essentially started from scratch. There were some things that happened in 2009 that I talked to you guys on previous webinars. If you have been following me on these Hangouts, I told you. But I had to basically literally start from scratch in 2010. Okay, and what I did is I simply picked a ClickBank product that I believed in. Okay, that I believed in is a keyword here. Something I was using already, and that product had a huge competition between all the gurus and affiliates. It was a hot product on ClickBank at the time. 30 days later, what I did is I applied the same principles, what I'm about to show you here. 30 days later, built a 35,000 plus per month income promoting somebody else's product. Okay, became their top affiliate for that particular product. Again, took the same approach to promoting something as mundane as autoresponder. Autoresponder, that's right. So you can apply these principles, folks. If you listen to me, you can apply these principles and these strategies to anything that anything you want to do. You want to promote, Amazon stuff, fine. You want to promote autoresponders, fine. You want to promote affiliate stuff, fine. You want to promote business opportunities, fine. You want to promote, multi-level marketing, fine. You can apply this to anything you want. And I'm going to show you how. Okay, if you pay attention. So, again, I applied the same principle of promoting autoresponder company, created between $10,000 to $15,000 per month residual income relatively quickly, became their top affiliate for that particular company out of tens of thousands of affiliates. And I did not, the way I did this, I'm going to show you exactly, I'm going to lay it out for you, but I did not even have a sales pitch for that product. How is it possible? How do you build a $10,000 to $15,000 per month residual income? Residual meaning it just shows up in your a check just shows up in your mailbox every single month. Sometimes it might be 13,000, sometimes it's 15,000, sometimes it's 14,000, and the average transaction, I keep that in mind. Average transaction is about $2.50. Okay, so there's obviously a lot of sales. Okay, how do you engineer that, and how do you do that without even having a sales pitch for it and without pitching it, right? I actually did this with two different companies, two different autoresponder companies. Results almost identical. Okay, pretty cool stuff. So my latest project has been Big Idea Mastermind. Okay, Big Idea Mastermind, BIM. A lot of you guys know. If you're not a member already, hey, I'm gonna tell you how you can join us if you want to, right? But check this out. Here's what I did. December 20th, 2012, and a lot of you guys know, right? Because a lot of you guys witnessed this. A lot of you guys from Empower Network, you guys know. But again, I'm gonna pull back the curtain tonight and actually show you some very ninja stuff that you can apply in your business. So December 20th, I start with a company that I highly resonated with called Empower Network. Okay, resonate with their vision. Long story short, I just said, I want to build something around this particular company. There were already 70,000 plus members and some big name gurus, okay, who were promoting this company, and everybody was telling me, Vic, you're crazy, dude. 70,000 people in this company already. This thing is saturated. This thing is not going to work for you. Pick something else. You crazy, dude. What you going to do, right? Check this out. First 3 weeks, I personally earned $710,000, just over that. Okay, became #1 earner within this company in about 30 days. Okay, give or take, roughly in about 30 days. And so I want you to think about this. Can you imagine being able to do that kind of stuff, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And folks, I forgot to tell you this. We are going to talk about numbers here. I'm going to be, maybe I'm going to show you some ridiculous income proof, whatever, right? Some people, would like to see that. But, just quick disclaimer. I want to make sure that everybody understands, you watching this video, make sure you understand that my results are my results. I do things that typical people don't want to do. Okay, just understand that. If you're here, I assume that you are not typical, or at least you don't want to be typical. So and here's something you might want to write down, something you might want to remember. If you want to get results that are not typical, because what are typical results? Well, typical results, typical people, typical marketers, they earn very little or nothing. Okay, very little or nothing. In fact, surveys show something like 99 point something whatever percent of online marketers or home business entrepreneurs in general, they earn less than $500 per month, less than $500. That's typical people. That's typical marketers. Okay. If you don't want to have typical results, if you want your results to not be typical, you have to decide that you are not going to be typical. Okay. And then you have to obviously make a decision. Then you take actions that are not typical. That you do certain things that typical people simply don't want to do. My friend, that is the shortest way for you to break through. Okay. And hopefully what I'm going to show you tonight will really help you. Hold on, let me get a sip of water here. Man, this water is so good. Love it. Okay. So let's start. Let me show you how I'm doing this. Okay, how I am doing this. So the formula, if you know, for lack of a better word, I just say the formula. There is really, formula is a relative term or a word. You know, the formula. You know, there is if there was like a formula to, okay, so you know, if I would just say, okay, so you just do this, right, and you know, regardless of how you did that, right, you would succeed and you would get the exact same results. Obviously, that's not the case. It might be, you know, we might just call it the secret sauce or whatever. You know, like when the when two chefs are preparing a dish, for example, right, and this just popped into my mind. I don't know, you know, where I'm actually gonna go with this, but check this out. Two chefs, you know, two different restaurants, they might prepare the same dish, right, same entree, and you go to, you know, to eat Chef A's you know, dish, and it tastes a certain way, and then the same dish but prepared with, you know, by a different chef, then that second dish might taste a little bit different, right? I mean, the recipe, the formula is the same for making it, but different chefs might have different angles and different taste just a little bit, so the entree might taste a little bit different, if you know what I mean, right? So just remember, this is a guideline. Okay, so maybe instead of calling this a formula, this is a guideline. Let that be something that you can just, you know, reference to. Okay, here is where everything starts, my friend. And I hope that you are writing things down, because this is important. If you're not, you know, I really don't care, because you're not doing it for me, right? You know, this is really for you. I don't need this stuff, because I'm doing this, you know, without even thinking about it. Okay, so thing number one is you need to decide that you're going to make a change. All right, you need to decide. You're going to make a change. I believe, this is my personal belief. I believe that people who are not at the level to where they just need to make a change, if people are not at the, if it's not hurting them bad enough, you know what I mean? If people are kind of like comfortable, you know, you know, it's okay, you know, it's bearable, you know, they can survive, you know, they get, yeah, they live paycheck to paycheck, but you know, they have a steady come Friday, you know, they have a paycheck from their work. They don't have any extra money, but they can still survive, right? And they're in that little, you know, comforty position. Those people typically have problems. Those people typically are running into obstacles, okay? When I started on the internet, folks, I borrowed the money to get started, okay? I borrowed $30,000 to get started. I quit my job. I burnt my bridges right away. I had no idea how I'm going to succeed, but I was just so fired up, like you would not believe. I retired my wife. We had absolutely zero money coming in, okay? I did not have a plan B. I did not have a plan C. I did not have something I could rely back on, okay? See, I was at the point to where I just decided I'm going to make a change or I'm going to die trying. Okay, I think if you can get yourself to that point, I'm not telling you to quit your job here. That would be, you know, might be stupid. You know, that's just something I did. You know, and I now looking back, you know, would I do it again? I don't know, but I believe that, you know, because I did not have a plan B, I just had to make it work. Okay, so making a decision to make a change is important. Step number two is here's what you need to do. Before you can create a magnetic funnel, okay, you need to become a success magnet. How does that work? How do you become a success magnet? Take a look at anybody out there in the street, right? And what we're going to run into, folks, is we're going to run into people who are, you know, I don't know what the exact percentage is. I'm not going to try to guess, but it's a lot. It's a high number. It's probably high, you know, 90 plus, okay? People who are just mediocre. People who are just, you know, they're repelling, literally repelling success. Okay, but then you can go to any country. You can go to any third world country. Think about this with me. You go to any country, okay, and you will always find people who are success magnets, wouldn't you? Okay, people who succeed just beyond all odds, just against all odds, just people who just succeed at the level that is just absolutely ridiculous, okay, to others. How is that possible? Did you know that 2%, and this is I read this somewhere, I don't remember, but it blew my mind. It blew my mind. 2% of people, 2% of population, earns about 97 or 98% of all the money that's being earned in this world. 2%. And guess what? 98% or 97% of people earn about 2% of all the money that's being earned. You see the difference? Okay. I'm going to tell you what helped me personally become, quote unquote, success magnet, right? A success magnet, what I'm referring to is a state of mind. Okay, it's a state of mind that you hold constantly. Okay, that separates you from the rest of the crowd. Okay, see, one of the things that I was doing when I was getting started is I really wanted to provide better lifestyle for my family, right? I wanted to have, we were living in a ghetto neighborhood in a one-bedroom apartment with my wife, and I hated it. I wanted to have a nicer house. I wanted to have nicer cars and all that good stuff. So one of the things that I did is I would just literally drive to the richest neighborhoods in our city, right? I would drive around those streets, around those mansions, and I would just being there. I just wanted to be around I just wanted to create an atmosphere of success around me. Okay, when I was still broke, when I did not have, we were down at one point in time in my life. We did not have $1.19 to our names to buy a bread to feed my family. But I was, I was saturating my mind with success environment. I would drive around the mansions, and I would envision myself living here. I would go to a dealership, and I would literally just envision myself driving the nicer car. I would watch successful people do stuff, and I would concentrate on those messages, right? And people who were saying, well, something didn't work, or this is a scam, or this is that, I literally consciously ignored it. And so when you do that for a period of, if you do that daily, okay, if you read books that's inspirational, if you watch my previous webinars or hangouts, I give you guys quite a bit of resources, right, that you can refer to. But if you read, if you listen to successful people, okay, and if you put yourself in an environment that will make you think like a successful person or make you feel like a successful person, okay? If you can do that, if you can associate with successful people, you will literally, if you can do that for a period of about 30 days, okay, 30 days straight. Here's something I'm going to share with you. There is something called conditioning, okay, something called habit. They did an experiment. If you do something for between 28 and 30 days daily, okay, without missing a single day, what happens is your brain literally gets rewired, okay, for either good or bad or whatever direction you point it to. So if you just do this for 30 days, okay, you will notice measurable change in the way you think, right, the way you act, the way you behave. I can give you one resource right now. If you can pick a book called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, by T. Harv Eker, that book will get you started. Okay, so step number 3 is what you need to do in this, a guide to creating a magnetic funnel is obviously we need to have something to promote, so we need to pick a product to promote. Okay. Then what we need to do is we need to build the actual funnel. Okay, I'm going to spend the rest of the time here talking about how do you do that, and you build this funnel around the product. Then what you do is you simply send traffic to the funnel. Okay, and traffic is never an issue. If you think traffic is an issue, you're mistaken. Traffic is never an issue on the internet. But here's the problem, though. This is, and I shared this with you on the previous hangout. All right, so just a quick recap here for those of you guys who missed it. This is the amateurs marketers funnel. Okay, the people who are typically broke. Okay, what they do is they get traffic. Okay, they have this offer, they pick the product, they say, okay, I'm going to promote this. I'm going to go to this ClickBank, offer. I'm going to pick this ClickBank offer, and I'm going to promote this ClickBank offer. They think that all they need to do is just simply get as much traffic to that particular offer, straight to the offer, and they'll be successful. Okay, that's an amateur way of doing things. Typically, those people don't make any money. Okay, if they get lucky, they get a sale or two, whatever, they're typically losing more money on getting traffic than they're earning in commissions for promoting the product. Okay, never ever ever do this. Go with this approach. Okay, that's gonna get you broke. Here's a typical marketer's funnel, though. A typical marketer, a guy who the 98%er, this is what they think. Well, they think, okay, I'm a smarter, or I'm a smarter guy, right? So I'm gonna funnel everything through my landing page, which is, give them 2 points for that, right? That's important. You need to funnel everything through the landing or opt-in page. And what is an opt-in page? It's a page basically that's that gets people to enter their email address, so you can capture their email address in the autoresponder, right? So you can build your list of people that come from traffic that you're sending, right? And then as soon as they opted in, then they get redirected to whatever offer that you're promoting. Okay? But right now what you're doing is you're building a list. So then you can contact that list. You can start building a little bit of a relationship with that list. You can send them additional offers. You can show them additional offers, and so forth. Okay. But that's a typical marketer's funnel, because typical marketer, what they don't earn a lot of money. Here's what you need to be. This is what you need to master. Okay, you need to master what I call the pro marketer's funnel. This is how professionals play the game. This is how the super affiliates play the game. Okay, this is how this is personally how I structure my business. This is exactly how my business looks like. I'm going to show you. And this water is so good. You get the traffic. Okay, I don't know if you can see my cursor or not, but you get the traffic. You send the traffic to your not necessarily it's a landing page, right? But I call it the lead magnet page. A lead magnet. Hold on, guys. One second here. I got somebody texting me here. Hold on one sec. Got to answer this because this is important. One sec. See, multitasking. Do that sometimes. Hold on. Okay. So this is what I want to talk with you and actually really take you behind the scene, the curtain, if you will, and show you. Okay. You create a lead magnet page, okay? As soon as they opt in, they go to a value or abundant or trust page, okay, or a place, and then from there you lead them to the offer page, okay? If this sounds like too much, don't worry. This is actually a lot easier than you think, okay? From the offer, typically when people purchase an offer, they get redirected to some kind of a back end or higher value offer, that goes hand in hand with what they purchased on the front end, okay? And the back end higher value stuff is actually where majority of your money is going to come from. I'm going to prove it to you. And what I like to do is I like to add another component, which is transformation and transcendence into my funnel, into my my business. Okay, so one of the things I want to do is I want to make sure that regardless if people purchase whatever I'm promoting or not, as soon as they got onto my list, as soon as they opted in, okay, I want to give them an opportunity, or I want to put them in an environment to where they can transcend and literally to where they can transform, right? Whether business transformation, personal transformation, and literally become better. Okay, become a better human being. Just because it's actually very easy to do. I'm going to show you how that's done. Okay, but see, when you do that, you create yourself a following. You create yourself. You bond with people in a way that just creates this this environment where people just buy from you, right? People buy from you, and you never have to worry about rebuilding your business over again because people just follow you. Okay, let me give you a couple of examples, and this is going to make sense as we go move forward here. Okay, so the lead magnet, let's just put it together. Lead magnet value bonding. A lead magnet, okay, what it is essentially is it's a free offer in exchange for an email address or a phone number, that you can a contact piece of contact for that person that you can through which you can contact them. Okay, normally it's an email address. Here's a couple tips I'm going to give you. When you are creating a lead magnet, I'm going to again show you how to do that specifically, so you can have a very good example if you want to follow. But what I want to do is I want to give cool names to my lead magnets. Okay, a lot of people don't think about this. If you are creating a lead magnet, you give it a cool name. Okay, give it a cool name. That's something that would be attractive. Okay, I'll give you some examples in a minute. That's going to make sense. Don't mention the product or a company that you're promoting. Okay, when you are creating your lead magnet, never, ever, ever, ever mention a product name or a company that you're promoting. Why would you not want to mention that? Well, you don't want to mention that for the fact that if you're promoting something, okay, typically I want to promote something that that has a lot of competition. Okay, I want to promote something that has a lot of competition, and why is that important? It's important because if there's a lot of competition, if there's a lot of people promoting it, that thing probably converts well. Okay, so then all I need to do is I just need to outcool the rest of the competition, and I can dominate. Okay, but if I mention a product name or a company name that I'm promoting on the front end of my lead magnet, right? If people already heard about it, or people had a bad experience with it already, or whatever, they become blind, right, or deaf to your lead magnet, okay? Because they think, well, I already saw that company or that product. It's not for me, whatever, right? Maybe somebody else has pitched them. You don't want to talk about the product in the lead magnet, okay? Here is something that you might want to do, and this is not mine. I actually learned this from a guy by the name of Frank Kern. He learned that from a gentleman by the name you might heard, Dan Kennedy. Okay, so practice what's referred to as results in advance. Okay, results in advance method. This is a very if you can get one thing that you can implement in your business that's going to position you higher above the rest of the competition, folks, this is it. Results in advance. I'm going to walk you through how that works. Okay, so hold on one second. Hold on one sec. See, that's what happens when you do a hangout. And I apologize, folks. I apologize about that. I just have to answer a text here real quick. But this is going to be good for you. Okay, so check this out. Your prospect, when they enter your funnel, when they enter their email on your landing page, okay, they are entering that. Why? Because there is a promise. Okay, because they want something. They want an end result. Okay, they want an end result to something. And so typically they are at point A, right? If you can, imagine that, and they want to get to a point B, whatever that is. Okay, and normally there are different things that they need to do in the process of going from point A to point B. Okay, this can be applied to any niche, any market, any product. So, let's, I am in the make money online niche. Okay, people who are, you are probably in the make money online niche. If you're here, obviously, you want to learn how to make money. Let's just use that as an example. Okay, so what do people, if somebody is just getting started, what are the 4 or 5 or 3 basic, basic things that they need to learn how to do? Okay, what is it? Well, it's picking a product, right? What you don't make money just out of without promoting something. You make money by promoting something. Okay, so first thing that people need to learn how to do is how to pick a product to promote. Okay. Next, what? Well, they need to learn how to create a website, at least a landing page, at least something that's going to separate them from the competition when they promote the product. Okay. Then what? Well, then they need to get traffic. Okay, logical. And then what they need to do is they need to learn how to get a sale. I mean, there could be variations of this, guys. Okay, but these would be the 4 basics. Right, basic things that people need to learn or experience in the process. Okay, so if you can take somebody when they enter your funnel, okay, if you can take them and you can cover, okay, 1 or 2 or as many of these points as possible before you ask for the sale, okay. Again, some of this stuff I'm going to be talking about right about now is going to get advanced, okay, guys, and it might go over, over your ears if you're not paying attention, okay. If you can apply this and inject this into your funnel, okay, the more of these that you can inject, the easier it is going to be for you to make that sale. Okay, so let me give you an example here. So this is my very first lead magnet. This is my very, very first lead magnet. I'm going to tell you how I got started. Okay, this was the company I was promoting back in 2006. That got me, fast start. Okay, so what I was doing is, let me give you a backstory to this. Okay, because this was my, and this is actually a bad example. Keep in mind this is actually a bad example. Or maybe let's just not call it a bad example. This is a version 1.0. This is an amateur's version. Just keep that in mind. And I'm gonna show you how it kind of progressed, right? And what you can do. And I'll give you some some things or some mistakes that I did that hopefully you don't have to do or you don't have to make. So I was promoting this company. And how essentially I got started making money with that company is my mentor said, he said, Vic, what you need to do is you need to build and capitalize on your small successes. Okay? I said, how do I do that? He said, simple. Any small wins that you see, that you experience, small victories, okay? You need to celebrate those. You need to capitalize on those. You need to exaggerate those, if you will. And so what I did is I would run an ad, right? I would run like a Craigslist ad or whatever, free marketing, and I would get 15, 20, 30 subscribers to my list, okay, to my landing page. And my landing page was different than this one. So what I did is I celebrated those small victories, okay? I would record a proof video of how many opt-ins I got that particular day. Okay, and I would email right back to my subscribers, to these people who just opted into my site, okay, and I'd said, hey, I just got 30 leads, I just got 20 leads today for free, didn't have to pay a penny for them. I would like to show you exactly how I did that if you want, all right? I'm going to do this free teleconference on Thursday or Friday, whatever the day is, right? So I set a date, and I said, hey, it's totally free, I just want to give you value. I just want to share with you what's working for me right now. Okay? And so I would do that. I would, my very first teleconference that I did, and I just went to like freeconferencecall.com and got myself a free account. Don't have to pay for it, right? It's not like it's a Google Hangout where people see you. You're talking on the phone, right? So I could handle that. And I was just basically talking about what I was doing. I was just sharing how I got those 20 or 30 subscribers. To my list, and I just share it with the same people that opted into my list. Does that make sense? A lot of them went, wow, thank you, Vic, and they expected me to sell something, and I didn't. I did not pitch them. Okay. I remember my very first teleconference I did. I had less than 10 people show up. Less than 10 people. But I kept on doing it. I kept on doing it, and then I would purchase a solo ad, and I would get, 100 subscribers to my list in one day. And guess what I would do? I would turn around. I would, get my camcorder, right? I would do I would record a computer screen showing proof. I would say, hey, just got 100 leads in a day. I'm going to share with you how I did it, right? And guess what? I did the same thing, and just focused on sharing with people what I was doing at that particular time. I was celebrating my small victories, right? And you know what happened? People started to join. People started to convert because they saw that I was doing something that other marketers were not willing to do. Other marketers were just pushing that opportunity, right? Other marketers were just, just slamming people with, hey, join me. I'm the best. I'm this, right? And this is how I earned my first $20,000 in a month, very, very relatively quickly within my first 90 days of applying this kind of method. And then what I did is I created this particular landing page right here, and I just said, I went, bold on it, and I said, hey, I'm going to teach you how to realistically make at least $20,000 a month in 90 days or less. And this claim was backed by my personal numbers. You see, I could make this claim. Never in your marketing, folks, here's something I'm going to tell you. In your marketing, never say something that you can't back up. Okay? Never say something that you never just make stuff up. Okay? Never do that. When you know how to do something, then you can share it. Okay? If you don't know how to do something, there's a lot of marketers right now. They're trying to teach you how to make money, and they're broke. There's a lot of people who are calling everything and anything they come across is a scam. Okay? And reality is they are broke themselves. They have no clue how to make themselves successful, let alone lead other people to victory. Okay? They have no idea. Okay? They're just low lives, right? And they're just focusing on how to get other people and how to bring them down. Okay? That's all their mission is. So never do something that you haven't done yourself. Always teach from experience. But that's why, see, this is the difference between the 2%ers and the 98%ers. 98%ers, they don't want to do the actual work. 98%ers, they don't want to do what the 2%ers are doing. Okay? And it's a very, very small difference, very little difference. And that's why I'm confident that if you apply this, you can succeed. In fact, you will succeed. Okay? So I put this out as a lead magnet. Okay, and this is not the best example of the lead magnet because it doesn't, it just very, very, general message, and pretty hypey too. But it worked. At that time, 2006, it worked like crazy. Okay, so and people, essentially what I did is when people opted in, this was my funnel. Okay, when people opted in, I would do a teleconference with them, and I would teach them exactly what I was doing that got me to $20,000 per month. That's it. I was teaching from experience. I was teaching from what I already knew how to do myself. Did everybody make $20,000 a month? Heck no. Did people make $20,000 a month? Yes. Okay. There's going to be 80-20 principle in everything, and probably more like 98-2. Okay. About 2% of people, or maybe 4 or 5% of people will actually do stuff that you teach them to do, and those people will help you build your business and take a business to the next level. Okay, and so what I would just teach them what I was doing, right? And of course I was promoting that particular company, so people would join me in that company. That worked. Okay, again, let me give you a funnel that I created in 2010 for a ClickBank product, right? I call this the 48-hour cash machine. Again, the name, okay? Notice the difference. The product is Directory of eZines, okay? It's a ClickBank product. The name for the lead magnet, right, is 48-hour cash machine, and the message behind that is, hey, learn how to get loads of cash on demand. I'm going to show you exactly how that funnel laid out in a minute here. Okay, so the product is Directory of eZines. It's a ClickBank product. It shows people how to get, gives them directory and some training on how to get, where to get solo at publishers, providers, and stuff like that, right? eZines. Lead magnet is, hey, learn how to get loads of cash on demand. Okay, see the difference. Okay. But here's something else that's important when you're creating your funnel. When you're creating your funnel, intention is very important. Most marketers, guys, unfortunately, or fortunately, let's just say fortunately, because they have no clue why they have no idea, right? And it's good for us, because if you and I we're gonna do things differently than what they're doing, we're gonna dominate, and then they can cry, they can do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? They can call us whatever they want to call us, but hey, we're gonna do things differently, and because they're jealous, right? They're gonna try to, they'll just. Here's what most marketers are doing, right? Most marketers, their intention is, how can I get a sale? That's it, right? How can I get a sale? The intention for the 48-hour cash machine, for this directory of easiness, this is a very mundane product. Okay, guys, it was selling for, I think, like $197. There was a 50% commissions on that, so I was earning like $97 or something like that, $90 commissions, per sale. Okay, when I created this funnel for this product, I'm going to walk you through it in a minute. I focused. My intention was value. Okay, how can I bring people value? How can I bond with people through that funnel? How can I create followers through the funnel? How can I let the funnel do most of the work for me? Because you can only talk to so many people, and in fact, I don't talk to anybody in my business. I did not pick up a phone. I didn't do a phone call, not a single time ever. Okay, to prospect anybody. Okay, I want my funnel to do the work for me. How do you do that? Okay, there's a way to do that, and then at the very last, right? I want that, obviously focus on the sale, but the sale intention for the sale comes last. Okay, because regardless if the sale is made or not, I want to make sure that I gave people value, I bonded with people, and I created a follower. Okay, regardless if they purchased or not. So here is, let me walk you through. Let me walk you through this real quick, and give you an example. Okay, and then this funnel is not operational right now. For those of you guys who will. For those of you guys who will try to go there, don't even bother going there, because it's not working right now. Okay, I am relaunching this though, but a version 2.0 for it. But this is essentially how it works. This is the exact funnel that brought me over $35,000 per month in income. Okay, promoting somebody else's product. You see, everybody else was promoting the directory of easiness. Okay, which is this product right here. I'm totally going to give a plug to Charlie Page here. Let's see if it's going to open up. It should. Okay. See, this is what most marketers promoted, right? This is a landing page for Charlie Page, and when they opted in, guess who gets the opt-in? Charlie Page does. Okay. I mean, that's, smart for him. What I did, let's see, there was no way to bypass this landing page. Okay. Anyway, so as soon as I opted in, it takes them to the sales page, sales video. Okay. What I did is I created my own landing page, and I put a lead magnet for it. Okay. I say, hey, 48-hour cash machine, right? Again, the name, pretty catchy. How to very easily get loads of cash on demand, 48 hours or less. Now, the reason behind saying that is, hey, I would teach people how to get a product. In fact, when they opted in here, okay, I would build my list, of course, okay, and then when they opted in, they would go here, okay, and it's a very, very easy, right, one-page funnel, okay. I basically say, here's exactly how I get loads of cash on demand, 48 hours or less, and how you can too, okay. Introducing 48-hour cash machine. Now, keep in mind, this funnel was back in 2010. It was working. This was running back in 2010. Okay, a few years ago. At that time, marketing was a little bit different. See, marketing changes all the time. You got to keep that in mind. Okay, so you just have to be, you just have to think outside the box a little bit. What's working now, right? And how can you create a funnel that's working now? But this is essentially here's what I did. Okay, so I just did a free video introduction to the 48-hour cash machine. You know, it's not even playing right now, as you can see, but it would, you know, it just basically welcomed them. It says, you know, hey, welcome. You know, I'm going to show you how, you know, basically exactly what I'm doing. There was a couple of steps you need to do, and I'm going to walk you through them now. Okay, so step number 1 is quick setup. I showed them how to create an account with ClickBank, which is a free account, right? In fact, I, you know, gave them a link to go to create a ClickBank account. Just basically walk them through step by step. See, if we go back, okay, we go back here. You remember this, right? Picking a product, right? Creating a website, getting traffic, getting a sale. Okay, I was focusing on those things. So step number 1 is get a product. I would teach them how to create a product, how to actually pick a product rather than creating a product, right? How to promote somebody else's product, how to select a product, you know, how to select a winning product, all the good stuff. So it made sense to people, right? Step number 2, right here. Step number 2 is picking a product. Step number 1 is a quick setup. Okay, I would show them how to actually open an account with ClickBank. Step number 2 is picking a product from ClickBank. And then step number 3 is, you know, I just call it cashing in, right? And again, remember, keep in mind, if you're paying attention, the names, right? How do I come up with names for the steps? You know, instead of saying, hey, how to promote, I just say how to cash in, right? Cashing in. Cashing in sounds better, sexier than how to promote, right? Again, it kept people's attention, and it made them go through the videos. And the videos were like, you know, this one is 17 minutes, as you can see here. This one is 23 minutes. So it's like a training series, right? But see here, I showed people how to find e-zines manually, how to do solo ads manually, and promote the ClickBank product, okay? Directly if they wanted to, okay? And then in video, this last video here, I showed them, I said, hey, there is an easier way for you to find these e-zines and solo ads. And I just called this thing the Super Ninja tool, right? The Super Ninja tool that's going to help you do that. And in fact, that's exactly what I'm using, okay? But see, I promoted something that I was using, okay? I promoted something that I knew was good because I was using that product, okay? And I just showed people an easier way, and again, it's $197 to purchase it, but it's going to eliminate all the research. It's going to eliminate a lot of the stuff for you, okay? A lot of the headaches. And I said, hey, there is a link below this video. If you want to get it, click the link below the video. Get it now. Okay? Guess what? Tons of people clicked the link, and tons of people purchased directory of e-zines without even going to the actual site. Make sense? And this funnel right here, guys, very, very easy. Okay? And I hired, you say, Vic, I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to do this stuff. Okay? You go to Elance, you go to Guru.com, or you go to Odesk.com, and you can find a freelancer, okay? A freelancer. You can pay him a little bit of money. I think this entire funnel cost me, I don't remember, to put it together, maybe a couple $100, okay? The design work, I mean, for the design work, okay? The videos I created myself, and it was just a screen flow video, okay? It was not even, you know, I was just showing stuff on the computer, okay? Very, very simple. About $35,000 to $40,000 per month income. Okay, this funnel was doing. Okay, that's that. Okay, now let's move forward here. Let's talk about something else here. Okay, so another funnel that I created was I called it the Easy Landing Page Pro. Okay, some of you guys saw that. Some of you guys already have it. Okay. Let me take you behind the curtain on this one and show you what kind of goes behind the scenes here, okay? Easy Landing Page Pro, the product is mainly GetResponse autoresponder. That's what it promotes, okay? That's where the revenue is coming from, okay? GetResponse autoresponder. Again, I'm not even, you know, it's not my product. I'm just an affiliate, okay? What else? Well, Lead Magnet is, hey, this awesome tool creates landing pages. Okay. Intention, again, what's my intention for this product, for this Lead Magnet, for this particular funnel? The intention is, again, value. I want to give value to the marketplace, folks. Value is it's your currency. Okay. If you can give more value than other marketers, you will never have to worry about money. Okay. Value is your currency. I wanted to bond with my audience. I wanted to create fans, right? And of course, you know, sale comes in. But regardless if the sale is going to come in, regardless if people get the get response autoresponder or not, I still want them to leave with a lot of value. I want to bond with them, right? And I want them to come back to me, right, as my fans, really. And I genuinely want to help them, you know, enrich their experience, right? Help them become better marketer. Help them, give them a tool that's going to help them become a better marketer. And again, the sale is the last thing I'm going to focus on. But what turns out is this particular funnel, you know, I mean, it built me between $10,000 and $15,000 per month residual income from GetResponse. Okay, also from Aweber. That just shows up regardless. I don't even have to, you know, literally lift a finger and do nothing about it. I don't have to promote it. I don't have to, you know, create a sales letter for it or a sales pitch or anything. I just created a tool, okay, a tool as my lead magnet. You say, Vic, how do you create a tool as your lead magnet? I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to do that, okay? Well, you outsource, guys. I have no idea how to code a website. I have no idea how to embed this video that you're watching right now on this page onto this page. I have no idea. I actually had, you know, my designer do that for me. Okay? I don't know. I don't know what HTML is. I don't write codes, right? But I know that there's other people who can do stuff that I cannot. You with me? All right? So what I did is I hired somebody to create this little thing called alright, let me see if I can. Why is this not typing? Okay. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you, okay? So I went to I found a designer, right? GetELPP.com. If you don't have this, you can actually grab it. It's a free product. You can actually have it. Okay, right here. So, Easy Landing Page Pro. Now, notice, all right. Notice the naming, folks, notice the naming for the lead magnet. Okay, it's Easy Landing Page Pro. What is it doing? Allows people to create landing pages. Am I selling anything there directly? No, right? Does it bring back revenue to me? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying here? Okay, so I created this. Again, I had a designer do this for me, right? People just log in, and it's a very simple tool. I'm going to show you how it works in a minute here, okay? If you don't have one, you can just go to getelpp.com and consider this my gift for you. But when you get to this page, below the login here, there's a link. It says, if you don't have an account yet, click here to get one for free. You just click on the account, you know, register, whatever, create username, password, activate your account, and you'll have a free account to Easy Landing Page Pro, right? You will experience how that works if you want to, right? But we give away version 1.0. Let me show you how that works, okay? I go to, and we actually have a version in Big Idea Mastermind. One of the things that we give away here is, you know, some tools for our people. But this is, you know, this is how it looks like on the inside, okay? Easy Landing Page Pro. People go here, they click on create my landing page, right? And I just created it. The only thing I had to do, folks, is I just had to come up with this writing over here, okay? Everything else was done by somebody else, okay? If people, right here, I think I need to get these things up. Okay, so let's say if somebody doesn't have, you know, a domain name, it shows them how to create a domain name. Right here, this is where my revenue comes in at. Okay, when people get hosting accounts, okay, guess what? These are affiliate links. Okay, these are all affiliate links. Okay, again, I'm showing you the behind the curtain of my business, folks. Look at this. If people don't have an autoresponder, because you do have to have an autoresponder to link to your landing page, right? Again, this is not something I have to push people to sell or, you know, convince people that they need to. It's just something that they need to have, and they're gonna buy it regardless. They're gonna buy it regardless if it's from me or from somebody else, right? But since, you know, they're setting up their landing page, you know, if they get autoresponder from GetResponse, guess what? It's an affiliate link. Okay, Aweber, iContact, Infusionsoft, it's all affiliate links, folks. Okay, And see, I did the work once, and this is where my revenue comes in at, and it's quite a bit of money. All right? How can you do this stuff? What you need to do is you need to come up with an idea. The only reason I'm showing you this is because I'm going to be upfront with you, okay? And the reason I'm willing to show you this is because I know that 80% of people watching this, they'll say, "Wow, this is cool," but they will not do nothing about it, okay? 20% of people will actually try to do something, and then 20% of the 20% will actually do something, and those people will get tremendous results. Okay, so I don't worry about competition, folks. This, I mean, I get ideas, a lot of ideas going, and in fact, I'm going to show you at the end of this hangout here. I'm going to tell you how you can actually get this particular funnel, the Easy Landing Page Pro, and how you can actually start getting commissions from this, and giving this away yourself to your list, or just promote it out there, and have all these be coded to you for commissions. I'm going to show you how you can actually have this funnel and grab this funnel. I'll actually allow you to grab this tonight for free. Okay, this entire thing. Okay, if you want to. You guys with me so far? Let me let's take a quick pit stop here. One sec. Let's take a quick pit stop because I do want to. I want to make sure that you guys are still with me here. Where's my Google Hangout thingy? Cool. Screen share. You guys with me? Okay. Want to make sure you guys are here. Let me check out the comments here. I haven't been looking at the comments for the last hour. All right. Now, how many leads and conversions are about normal for a campaign, Vic? I'm going to answer your questions, guys, in a minute here. 48-hour traffic machine. Okay, so folks, if you are interested in some of these traffic machines or cash machines or these funnels, I will give you some of those for free tonight. All right, or at least tell you how you can get them for free tonight. So we want to make sure you pay attention. But let me know in the comments. Is this stuff making sense to you? Is this stuff making sense? Yeah. If it does, we're gonna continue because it's gonna get better. All right, it's gonna get better. I wanna reveal to you my thinking, right? What goes inside of my head when I create a funnel, and funnel that sells for me without me trying to sell it, right? Without me trying to sell the products directly. And guys, again, proven to work and proven to just crush the competition. Proven to just if I want to promote a product, that's exactly the approach I take. Okay, is I create a funnel that's different than the original product, but it still promotes the original product without directly promoting the original product. Okay, and I just focus on that, and boom, magic happens. All right, nice. Let's move on here. Let's move on. I'm gonna start my screen sharing thingy. Cool. Where are we? So this is the Easy Landing Page Pro funnel. Okay, so guys, if you and if you're wondering like how do you how do I create all this, and this is like big, this is big stuff, just relax, would you? Come on. Just go to Odesk. Okay, go to Elance or freelancer.com. Any of the outsourcing sites. You're gonna find people that have talents that you're not gonna believe. I mean, you can get other people to do what you cannot do. All you need to do is you need to be an idea person. Okay, that's what I am. I'm just an idea person, right? Let me walk you through my latest and biggest funnel. And some of you guys saw my results, right? But you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm willing to share this with you, just because I believe that if I give stuff out, good stuff is going to come back to me. All right. Recommend you practice that in your business, in your life as well. All right. So Big Idea Mastermind. Let's take a look at this particular funnel. Okay, and how can you model some of this stuff? Well, the product is Empower Network product line. Okay, Empower Network is a company. It's a direct sales company, and they have an awesome, absolutely awesome product line. okay, that we can sell and we can earn commissions. Okay, it just so happens that they pay out 100% commissions, powerful stuff. Okay, so I was looking at that company. I said, okay, so let's do something with it. Okay, and how I came up with this idea is basically, I'll give you a quick backstory for those of you guys who are not familiar with Big Idea Mastermind or Empowered Network. Or if you're not in Big Idea Mastermind yet, pay very close attention, especially right now, okay? Because I'm about to share with you something that's gonna just blow your mind. So I was promoting all these products throughout the years, right? And I promoted my own products, and there was High Traffic Academy. That's something I created for myself. And a lot of people started to come to me and they said, what do we promote? How do we pick a good product? Because it used to be that products, there were a lot of good products, a lot of good stuff that we could promote. Okay, and then it got to the point. I mean, as marketing evolved, it got to the point to where people just started to put out crap out there. I mean, just ridiculously, awful stuff. And people started to notice that. I mean, the refund rates were through the roof, 50, 60, 70% for affiliates, and people started to come to me. They're like, Vic, we were teaching traffic generation at that time, still do. But people are like, Vic, we're getting traffic and this and that, we're getting a bunch of traffic to the offers, but it's just not converting, right? It's not converting. How can we find a product that's good? How do we, find a product? So that put me on a mission. I said, what if we do something? Guys, pay attention here. Because if you're promoting something, right, or if you do want to, for those of you guys who are not in Big Idea Mastermind yet, you're going to get in by the end of this webinar, I'm telling you. It's just going to happen. Just watch. Okay, just watch how I'm going to do this. All right? I said this. I did not focus on how do we sell something, right? I said, how do we create something that has never been done before? How do we start literally a mastermind, right? And how do we engineer a circle? How do we put together an inner circle of people to where we can have 5,000 people? Imagine 1,000 people earning 5,000 per month. Okay. I actually surveyed a lot of people. I said, hey, what's your income goal? People said $5,000 to $10,000 per month. Okay. And that put me on a mission, and I was rolling this idea over and over again. I said, how awesome would it be if we can have 1,000 people, teach them how to earn $5,000 per month, and then teach them how to duplicate their success with others? Is that a big idea? It's a big idea, okay? And so I started to think about it, and then this name came to me, Big Idea Mastermind. Boom! Went to GoDaddy.com, registered a domain name. Awesome, right? It was available. Nice. So this became, and then so what I started to do is I started to look for a vehicle, okay, for a product that we can promote, okay. And there's lots of products, lots of companies, and it took me like 10 months to decide to go with Empowered Network because I did not understand how can the company pay out 100% commissions, right, and still be in business, until I saw that they rolled out this thing called affiliate fee. I'm like, that's genius. Dave and Dave, dudes, you are geniuses. For doing that, because that literally just created like $1 million plus per month or whatever income for the company, and plus it's a fresh thing, right? So anyway, but what really resonated with me was the vision of Empowered Network. Folks, if you're building your business, let me just get this, if I can just, if you were standing in front of me right now, and I was just having a conversation with you privately, I would just look you in the eye, and I would just tell you with all my conviction, I would just say, listen, don't ever promote anything that you do not personally believe in, okay? 1,000%. Don't ever promote something that you personally would not purchase or you personally don't believe in, because that thing is going to backfire on you, and that you're going to do more harm than good to other people, okay? When I talked to the owners of Empowered Network, I said, this is it, man. I am doing this. That's it. Period. We're going to make a lot of people a lot of money, and we're going to make a big difference in the industry. Boom. All right. And I went to work. Okay. I'm going to take you behind the curtain of this particular funnel. But the lead magnet there's actually different ones. I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay. There's different lead magnets. here's the intention. Okay, the intention, every single funnel, when you promote a product, there has to be a clear intention for that particular funnel. What is the difference between a regular funnel and a magnetic funnel or magical funnel? Magnetic funnels, they all have very clear, crystal clear intentions. What's the difference between a regular campaign and just an average campaign? Intention. You get that? Intention. Okay? So my intention for Big Idea Mastermind was I wanted to start a movement. I wanted to start, to start developing a team. I wanted to have team duplication. I wanted to have, the vision was grandiose. The vision was big. It was a big vision, of training people how to earn significant amount of money, and then teaching them how to replicate their success. And so this would create a ripple effect in this industry, and we would just literally propagate a good, positive vibes in the industry. Okay, we would make a difference together. I can do so much myself, folks, but if we all come together, over 2,000 people right here, if we all come together, and if we all start doing basic fundamental things with a very clear intention in mind, if we do all this stuff that I've been talking about so far, does that make sense? Guys, you know what we can do? We can move mountains, metaphorically speaking. We can do things that has never been done before in the industry. You're gonna create followers. You're gonna have people whose lives will be changed because you did something right. Does that make sense? Will everybody do this? No. Will everybody succeed? No. 80-20 rule, and then there is 20% of the 20%. Okay? But you know what? If you can touch one person, if you can inspire one person, and that person goes out there and he creates and he inspires 10 other people, and then those 10 people, maybe half of them are going to do something, and then 5 of those people will inspire another 50 people. You know what I mean? You started that ripple, and it was because you had a clear intention in the beginning. Make sense? So Big Idea Mastermind intention was transformation, really, and then I knew sales would come. Okay, so we put it to the test. Did it work? Heck yes. Okay, it worked beautifully. First 3 weeks, earned a bunch of money personally, just testing it. And then what really amazed me is the duplication of the team. And actually, I can show you guys. Okay, I can actually show you, take it behind the scenes, and show you how we have it set up. Okay, so this is how the Big Idea Mastermind. This is the biggest one so far, bar none. Okay, I'm going to take you behind the scenes here and show you what you're getting inside. And of course, if you're not a Big Idea Mastermind member, feel free to join us. There should be a button on your right. Okay, at any time. In fact, I'm going to show you and tell you how you can get all the other funnels I showed you for free. Okay, and you can start generating commissions if you want to. Good stuff. But this is the back office for Big Idea Mastermind. See, it promotes Empower Network. Okay, it promotes Empower Network, which is a great company, great products, but it doesn't promote Empower Network directly. I never ever ran an ad promoting Empower Network directly. Never have, never will. Okay, why? Because this works better. Okay, now if you're just getting started, if you don't know what you're doing, here's what you can do. You don't need to, to go out there and spend a bunch of money on creating sites, team sites. You need to start personally producing, okay, with, if you are with Empower Network, start personally producing with Empower Network and just do what I did in the very beginning here. Remember I told you? Remember I told you what I did here? Were you paying attention? Because I told you some of this stuff is going to be under the radar. Okay, you have to pay attention to get this. Okay, if you see a lot of people look at Vic right now and they say, Vic, it's easy for you because you got list. Vic, it's easy for you because you got followers. Vic, it's easy for you because blah 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 blah. And some people who hate Vic because of Vic's success or whatever, right? Some people who who did something and they didn't follow the system or whatever, they didn't get results, and they thought it was a lottery ticket, right? Guys, it's not a lottery ticket. You have to put the work. But those people who put in the work, guys, our top income earner within our team here just crossed $400,000 in commissions. Actually, he's our #2 income earner. Our top guy, not including myself, okay, over $700,000 in commissions in just 12 months. Okay, another guy over $400,000. Another bunch of people over $100,000 first 12 months. Okay, it works. Okay, so here's what you need to do in the very beginning if you are getting started. Okay, and if you don't want to join Big Idea Mastermind, that's fine. Here's what you can do. Okay, here's what you can do. You start doing what I was doing here with my very first lead magnet. You start producing. Focus on your small wins. Okay, focus on your small successes, and then talk to your prospects. Be real with them. Be who you are. And give them value. Share with them what you're doing. But here's the kicker, though. You have to be doing something. You cannot just be sitting on your butt and do nothing and expect money to fall from the sky. It doesn't happen, guys. Okay, you gotta do something. And then what you do, you share with your prospects. Even if you got 2 leads, even if you got 10 leads, if you got 20 leads, you know what? Shoot a video. Do a screenshot. Send them an email. Say, hey, just got 10 leads. I just want to share with you how I got those 10 leads. And you know what? You do just that. Does that make sense? Folks, magic will start happening in your business, I promise you. Okay? And then what you do is you build from there. And then what you can do is you can create yourself a landing, a custom landing page. That's how you go. That's how you grow from there. All right, guys? But this is my biggest project to date, and the one that creates the most success stories, bar none. Okay, by far, we got over 24,000 members right now with Big Idea Mastermind. But here is, I told you that I would show you the funnel, right? The funnel. So here is a business center. Okay, people go here. They watch a little video that explains how everything works. Okay, there is the original funnel. Okay, people get the the links, whatever. There is landing pages. People can, I told you there will be different hooks and different lead magnets, right? Here's what I want you guys to do. Okay, if you're not a member of Big Idea Mastermind, feel free to join by hitting the button. Okay, you can actually get started for as low as $25 if you want to. If not, I don't care what you do. Okay, I don't care what you do. As long as you get the information, as long as you get the value from me tonight. Okay, but if you do want to get started, you will be able to get. There is 8 or 9 different pages. I don't want to actually. I just thought about it. I don't want to scroll this down and show you the actual pages because there is a URL for every page, and I just don't want to. I don't want you to have my personal URL to join. That's right. I'm not going to give you my URL to join. If you want to join. You can just hit the button on this page because you were probably, if you got invited by somebody else here, then I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want their sales to go to me. But there is, what we do here is we have 8 or 5 or 6 or 7 different lead magnets, okay, with different messaging on it, all leading to the same funnel. Okay, make sense? We're also developing this Beamwave funnel right now, which is essentially what you're experiencing right now, okay, is actually a funnel in the making. Okay, this particular webinar is a funnel in the making. I'm gonna show you how that works. Okay, but people get their promo tools. Here's additional stuff. Okay, 48-hour traffic machine, 48-hour cash machine. Okay, this 48-hour cash machine, I will tell you how you can get at the end of this webinar. Okay, very cool stuff. And then what we do is we give people trainings. Okay, see that basic. If they get in with Empower Network, so for example, if you hit the button on the right, and that's going to take you to the Big Idea Mastermind site, join page, you can actually just purchase Empower Network's blogging platform, which is the flagship product for $25, and you will have access to the basic level of Big Idea Mastermind, right? And we'll give you, you have access to our live webinars. I'll give you an example here. Some of the, of course, all the webinars are recorded. People can log into the webinar room right from the back office here. We talk about cool stuff. We talk about the 5 big ideas that's gonna, help you get your business jump started. How, we had this one was, check this out. How I made $110,000 in 7 months with Big Idea Mastermind. Kapa Kaloma. I actually interviewed him as one of the members of Big Idea Mastermind. This guy started from scratch. Right, first 7 months, over $110,000. How to engineer an explosive, explosion in your business. This latest one here was, how to have success quickly, 100,000 without spending a dime on marketing. There's funny story. We actually have a few members in Big Idea Mastermind. One of them earned over $100,000, folks, using our funnel without spending a single dime on marketing. Okay, without spending a single dime on marketing. If you can imagine that. Okay, this webinar right here is worth at least $1,000. Okay, because he actually broke down his formula and showed exactly how and what he was doing to earn $100,000 without spending a single dime on marketing. So if you say, Vic, I don't have the money to get started, I don't have the money to succeed, I don't have the money on marketing, listen, stop your excuses, man. Stop your excuses. I'm not buying that stuff. Do you need money to make money? Well, this person made over $100,000 without spending a single dime on marketing. You know what I'm saying? And he's showing you how to do that, right? What you can do is you can join Big Idea, get in here, right? Watch those webinars, you get the knowledge, and then now what you do, if you're smart, if you've been paying attention, if you do what I teach you, see, as you're building your list, as people opted into your landing page, right? You're building your list. What you're learning, you're going to share, wouldn't you? See, you share what you learn. You learn, do, and teach, as Dave Wood would say, right? I'm going to totally steal it from you, Dave, brother, because I like it. It's exactly what I do, right? And what what I did in the beginning. What you learn, you implement, you teach, right? You do simultaneously. You do that all at the same time. Does that make sense? And because these strategies are proven, it's not like you're teaching theory. It's proven strategies that work. Okay, with proof to back it up. You can explode your business, my friend. You can dominate whatever you're doing. Okay. And of course, if you purchase other products from Empower Network, you get yourself to the higher levels of Big Idea Mastermind. For example, gold level here. You get traffic generation trainings. You get software suite. You get Easy Landing Page 2.0. Okay. Where you can create really cool looking landing pages and stuff like that. This kind of style. Okay, this kind of lifestyle landing pages, and you don't have an excuse now. Listen, if you're watching this webinar, you do not have an excuse for not making money. You don't have an excuse. The only way that you would not make money here is if you just listen to what I teach and you just don't take action on the stuff that I teach. Okay? If you just decide that you're going to be typical, in that case you're not going to make money. But my friend, with what we have created here with these funnels, you literally don't have any excuses for failure. That's it. They're all gone. They're all taken away from you. You don't have it. Question for you is, do you want to be successful? How much success do you want, and how bad do you want it? That's it. Okay. But we give you this software for free. Okay. Big Idea Mastermind. You actually have this for free. Now let me go back here real quick because I'm not finished. I'm not finished with the webinar yet. Okay. I'm not finished with the training yet. Okay. So there's something else you need. There is something else you need. In your funnel, and that's call to action. Okay, call to action. That's a good old call to action. Why do you need that? Well, simple. Because if you don't tell people what to do, they're not going to do it. Okay, simple as that. Here's a couple things, a couple pointers on call to action. When you're creating your funnels, you need to be very clear and be specific on your call to action. Okay, you need to be very specific. Okay, like for example, my call to action right now here, I'm telling you, on your right there is a button, Big Idea Mastermind. If you're not a member of Big Idea Mastermind, you want to get in. If you don't want to get in, don't. Right? That doesn't matter to me. But I'm telling you, if you do want to succeed, if you want to have something that's proven, that works, and if you want to be a part of a team, right? Get in. That's it. It's very clear, right? I'm not saying, well, maybe if you want to get in. If you don't, don't. Okay? But here's the thing. When people hear a very clear call to action, I never, one thing that I do, guys, that's a little bit different in my business, in my marketing, is I don't push people. Some people call prospects and they're trying to beg them to join them, and they're somebody wants to cancel or go away. They're gonna do whatever they can to try to get them to stay. I don't do that. I don't do that. You want to join, great. It's for your benefit. It's not for me. I'm cool. Whatever you decide to do. My income is not going anywhere. You're not doing it for me. You're doing it for yourself. You want to leave? Great. Bye bye. I'm not gonna try to convince you to stay. I'm not gonna try to convince you to join. You're an adult. You want a better lifestyle? There's a way out, and it's right here, right? It's proven. So be very clear on that. This is important, man. Oh man, this is important. Okay. You need to have 1,000. Forget 100, guys. You need to have 1,000% personal conviction that what you're doing is working. Okay. That what you're selling is worth selling. My friend, if you're selling something just for the sake of making a buck, just stop it. Just please stop doing that. Okay. If you're not 1,000% convinced yourself, if you don't have that inner passion for what you're doing, if you don't have that personal conviction, that's why people bombard me with different opportunities. People say, Vic, you got to join this opportunity and this opportunity and this and this, and they're Facebooking me all the time. They're trying. Guys, listen, I'm here to tell you right now, don't personal message me with any other opportunities. I don't need to promote anything else. I don't need to focus on anything else. I don't need to divert my attention anywhere else. I don't. My vision is here, right? And I'm building a team here. Why? Because we're going somewhere, and we're gonna go there with or without you. And I don't need to look in different directions. People who are jumping opportunities, people who are jumping in different directions all the time, they are typically not successful with anything. They might make a few bucks here or there, but there is never a level of success to where they're never grounded. You know what I mean? They don't have their attention is all spread. It's all spread out to different things. Okay, and they may say, well, you got to have multiple streams of income and this and that. Listen, if you do what I'm teaching you to do here, okay, if you do what I'm teaching you to do here, you will have people following you anywhere you go. You don't need to worry about anything, okay? But see, not very many marketers are doing this kind of stuff, do they? And typical marketers, they're just jumping because they're just running after a buck. There's a better opportunity to make $100 today. I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow they're emailing their list. Hey, I'm here. Come join me here. Next day, hey, I'm here. Come join me here. Right? If you want to succeed, pick a product and a company that you are 1,000% in alignment with. And don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Focus on creating your own vision. Focus on creating your own funnel, and you can do that by simply being focused on personal production and developing and cultivating your personal list. Okay? You know what my multiple streams of income is? Guys, my multiple streams of income is I want to have people on my team. I want to get them to 50,000 per month. I want to get them to 100,000 per month. I want to get this guy to 20,000 per month. This guy to 30,000 per month. I want to get you to 50,000 per month. I want to get this other person to 100,000 per month. Okay? And as long as they're successful, I never ever have to worry about my income. Make sense? All right. So what else do you need? You need to expect them to buy. Okay? You need to expect them to buy. But I can't expect a wrong person to buy. And I don't. But my expectation is how did we build the I don't know if it's the largest. I'm pretty sure it's probably the largest team in Empower Network. Over 24,000 members within a year. How did we do that? Guys, listen. Only 2,500 of those people are mine, personally sponsored. Okay, 2,500 out of 25,000 or 24,000. Okay, how is it possible? It's duplication, my friend. Okay, that's why your intention in the beginning is very important. What's your intention? If your intention is to make a bigger difference, okay, You will have duplication in your team. When your team succeeds, you never have to worry about money. Okay? So you gotta expect them to buy. So when I'm telling you to buy, I expect you to buy if you are the right kind of person. If you're gonna be a whiner complainer, if you're gonna be complaining about everything, if everything is a scam to you, you better stay away as far as you can, because you know what? We're gonna kick you out. Okay? There are some people on the internet who think that everything is a scam, you know, and they're broke, and they're living in the dark basements, shooting videos with a black background behind them, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And everything is a scam, and those people, they better not join, because we're gonna kick them out. You know, we already did that for a few people. But if you're the right kind of person, if you have a dream, if you have a desire to succeed, if you want something more out of life, if you want to be a part of a bigger movement, you are the right kind of person, and I expect you to join. Because if you follow what we teach, if you think this stuff is good, get inside the Big Idea Mastermind. All right, so let's move on. What else is important for the call to action is if you give them special bonuses. Now, this is what I found to be working really well. Okay, if you give special bonuses, that always helps. And also set specific deadline. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate to you exactly how that's done right about now. Okay, so let's take a quick pit stop here, guys. Let me show you something else that's important in the funnel. Something else that's important in the funnel is what I told you earlier is a backend. All right, is a backend product. Hold on one sec here. Is a backend. Okay, guys. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take you inside of my Empower Network members area. Okay, and I'm going to show you something that's pretty incredible. Again, before I do that, just keep in mind the income disclaimer, right? I told you that my results are not typical, because I do things, as you can see, I do things that typical people don't want to do. Typical people don't want to take you behind their business and just show you what I just showed you. You know, that's typical people, and that's fine. You know, I'm not going to be typical, and hopefully you get that, right? So here's the members area of Empower Network. You know, that guy looks like me right there, right? If you can see that. Let me show you the power of promoting the right kind of product and the right kind of system with the right funnel. With the right funnel. Check this out. There's 5 products with Empower Network. Okay, and if you're going to join us today, you want to join before midnight tonight, because I'm going to tell you why in a minute here. Okay, and if you can, you want to get all the products with Empower Network. Okay, you can get started for as low as $25, but you can also purchase all products with them, which is something I recommend you do. Here's why. Let me show you. This viral blogging system. Okay, it's a $25 product. Okay, let me show you something. Look at this. This particular product I earned, and you might want to increase your screen or make your screen bigger. Actually, I can actually do this right now. Okay, look at that. How about that? See that? Say thank you, Vic. You're welcome. I got you covered. Okay, so if I can scroll, well, maybe I can't. Maybe I do this. Okay, so look at this, right? So this is a viral blogging system product. Look at this. It's going to be more visible to you. Okay. $338,000 promoting this $25 product. Not bad, right? Not bad. And this is just in the last 12 months. Look at this. I got started with Empower Network. Don't worry about this. This is my sponsor's, information. I'm not gonna even edit it out because he never picks up his phone anyway. So don't even bother calling him. But I purchased. Okay. I got started 11/24/2012. Okay. I did not promote it until December 20th. Okay. So this is since December 20th, okay, about a year ago, okay, over $300,000 for that particular product. Inner Circle, which is an additional product, this is a $100 product. Look at that. It earned me over $702,000, okay, just for that product individual. Okay, not bad. That's over $1 million just for between these 2 products together. Okay, not bad, right? Now, what if I did not own Inner Circle? What would happen? Well, I would miss out on over $700,000. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Okay. Now there is Costa Rica Intensive. Okay. The reason you want to buy that is so that you can be qualified to earn commissions, and you can qualify in 2 ways. You can qualify by passing up your sales, or you can qualify by simply purchasing the product. Look at that, $500,000 just for that product alone, right? Over the last 12 months. Again, it would be silly for me not to purchase that product and get myself qualified to earn commissions right away, right? And why would I miss out on $500,000? And another reason I wanted to get the products, guys, and this is very important. If you guys are either with Empower Network or if you're going to join Big Idea Mastermind by purchasing Empower Network products, by hitting the button on your right now, here's something I'm going to tell you. If you're going to promote a product, I told you this, right? If you're going to promote a product, you need to own the product. This is just my personal belief, right? I never ever promote something that I don't own. If I don't own a product, I don't promote it because I don't have that moral authority to promote it. You know what I mean? I don't have that. I cannot look you in the eye and say get it because it's good for you if I don't own it. Make sense? And it's actually like that iceberg, folks. If you look at the iceberg, right? What's showing above the water is a tip of the iceberg, which is only maybe 5%. Okay, the mass, the actual thing is below the surface, is below the water. What's going to drive your business is your personal conviction for what you're selling, folks. Some of you are not having success because you are not convinced that what you're doing is actually helping people. Some of you guys are missing out on a bunch of money right now because you don't believe in what you're doing. And you don't believe in what you're doing because you don't go through the products, you don't learn from the products, and you don't take the time to really, learn the product inside and out. And you don't have that something that's that invisible thing that's below the surface, and it hinders your ability to earn commissions. Okay, literally. So get everything if you can. Okay, 15K formula. It's additional product with Empower Network. Look at that, $786,000. Okay, in 12 months. Master's course. Look at that, $903,000. Okay, if I did not have Master's course, I would miss out on over $900,000. Okay, Viral Blogging Academy. You want to get that product as well. Viral Blogging Academy. This product just became available. Over $14,000 for that. So that's Empower Network. Okay, and Big Idea Mastermind is a driving force behind that, which is a funnel. So folks, what I was showing you is of course this is my latest project. The most successful one yet. Okay, we have a lot of people. A lot of people are making a lot of money here. Okay, we have. Let me show you something. A couple cool things that we're doing here. We got, for example, this leaderboard. Some of the leaders here with Big Idea Mastermind. We're showing top 50 people. I'm telling you, you get on this leaderboard, you're earning some serious dough. That's what's cool about it, folks. Is it's not necessarily about the money. Money will come if you have your intention right and if you follow and do the fundamental stuff. That's why why did I create this funnel? Well, remember I told you let's go back here. Okay. Okay, guys, this is my model right here. Okay, this is my model, and I told you that the most important square or the box in my funnel. Guess what? Which one is it? They're all important, right? But for me, the most important one that I need to get very, very clear on is the last one. Is the transformation and transcendence one. Okay, transformation and transcendence, because whether people buy our stuff or not, I want to give them information that's going to help them become or help them get to the next level, whether it's professionally, personally, relationships, whatever. Okay, one of the things that we do with Big Idea Mastermind is we focus on developing your mindset for success. We focus on helping you become that success magnet, big time, like you won't believe. Okay, guys, your success is going to come from within. Okay, funnels you're going to create. They're going to come from you. Okay, they're going to come from your head, from your thinking, from your intuition, from your from your inspiration. You need to be inspired. One of my mentors early on, he said something profound. He said that he said, Vic, if you want to succeed, fastest way for you to succeed is you got to get yourself around people who are already at the level where you want to be at. Okay. There's two ways you can go. You can grind, or you can get yourself around people who are succeeding and do what they do. Not just listen to them talk, but you actually watch what they do and you model what they do. Make sense? And that's the easiest way and fastest way for you to succeed, my friend. Okay. Here is. Let me go back here real quick. That was a long pit stop here, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, hopefully you got a lot of value from this tonight. Hopefully it kind of opened your eyes a little bit. Okay, I told you that, you know, I'm not gonna sell you anything, and I don't care whether you purchase or not. I don't care whether you get into Big Idea Mastermind or not. But I'm gonna offer you something. Okay, I'm gonna give you something that's an irresistible BIM bonus. Okay, and what I'm doing right now is I'm actually creating a funnel. Okay, this video is going to be a part of a funnel that we are going to be releasing with Big Idea Mastermind that you will be able to promote as well. Get people to this funnel. And what did we do here? We gave people a lot of value, right? I showed people a bunch of examples, what I do in my business. And we're going to offer them an opportunity to become a member of Big Idea Mastermind by hitting the button on their right, and joining tonight. And here's what they'll do. Okay, here's what they'll get. Well, first of all, I'm just going to tell you flat out, if you resonate with this kind of stuff, if you want to make a bigger difference for yourself, for your family, for others, you are to get into Big Idea Mastermind at any level, whether it's 25 bucks or, you know, get all the products, whatever is comfortable for you, whatever you can. The main thing is get in before 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Okay, you got about 2 hours. Or before the timer on this page that you're watching, if you're watching this recording, okay, there's going to be a timer on this page. Before that timer gets to 0, okay, here's what I'll do for you, okay, when you follow this. When you get in before midnight Central Time tonight, or before timer at the top of this page gets to 0, here's what you get. You will get full access to the entire suite of BIM funnels. Okay, there's 6 or 7 or 8 of them now. There's a bunch of them. Okay, you'll get all of them for free at any level, okay, even if it's only 25 bucks. Okay, here's something else you'll get. We're going to reprogram the ELPP, which is Easy Landing Page Pro funnel. I told you with the autoresponder one, right, to where I get $10,000 to $15,000 per month worth of commissions just coming in on a monthly basis to me from autoresponder companies and hosting companies. Okay. That cash is coming from the promotions of free Easy Landing Page Pro version 1.0 software that I showed you earlier, right? What we're going to do is we're going to reprogram that, and we're going to turn that into an actual funnel, and that's going to be available to Big Idea Mastermind members, okay, where you will be able to promote that, you will be able to give that software away, okay, and build your own commissions from these autoresponder companies and you know, and build yourself a residual hands-free income, and while at the same time, you know, providing tremendous value to both your list, to your followers, to other businesses. Heck, you can take that software, you can promote that to the network marketing companies representatives. You can take that in front of like multi-level marketing companies. They'll love you. They'll absolutely love you for it. Okay, and you can create yourself a very, very solid and stable income without even selling anything, just by doing good, you know, a good deed for other people. Make sense? So you will get that funnel for free. Plus, we will be rolling out 48-hour cash machine. Again, the funnel I showed you, right? We're going to be rolling that out and updating that, and you will get that one for free as well. Okay, and here's something else you will get. You will be grandfathered in for our 2014 mega funnel. Okay, I'm actually working on creating a mega funnel. You know, what we were able to do with Big Idea Mastermind in 2013, folks, is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. We got a lot of people making a lot of money. I personally earned over $3.3 million. I personally invested over $1.3 million into developing Big Idea Mastermind. And getting it to the level to where it's at right now, right? And that cash was reinvested back for my personal commissions. Big Idea Mastermind is not for sale at any price. You cannot get Big Idea Mastermind at any price. The only way you get it is by joining somebody who is on the Big Idea Mastermind team and joining their Empower Network and buying products from Empower Network through them. Okay, again, make it simple for you. Just hit the button on your right, get started. That's how you get Big Idea Mastermind for free. Okay, and everything I'm talking to you about here. All right, so but 2014 is going to be even better. 2014, we're rolling out a mega funnel. I think it's going to triple and possibly even quadruple our results in 2014. I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be incredible, guys. Make 2014 your best year ever, if you want. If you don't want to, if you're iffy about it, you know, if you wishy-washy about it, if you're not at the point to where you need to make a to make a change, don't bother. You know, if you're somebody who's going to be a complainer, if you're somebody who's not going to be following instructions, don't even bother. Please don't bother. Stay away from us as far as you can. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this is a mastermind, and the definition of a mastermind is people working in harmony, right? And I'm personally looking for people that I can lock arms with, and develop them into a leader. I'm looking for people who can step up and say, Vic, I want to be like you, man. I want to know what you know. I want to work with you. I want to get close to you. I want to be mentored by you. I want to be mentored by other, tremendous leaders in Big Idea Mastermind. And we're going to be hanging out, right? I want you to replace my spot right here. I want you to earn $3 million a year. Will you? My question for you is, will you? If that's too much, how about starting with $5,000 a month? How about building your income to $5,000 a month, and then doubling that, and then replicating your success? And I'm here for you. I'm here to support you all the way, because I believe you can do anything you put your mind to. Lastly, I'm going to tell you is, let's make a difference. This is one of the things. This is what I'm going to leave you with tonight. Is, and actually, I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. For this. Hopefully you got some value from this training. Okay. In fact, if you did, let me know in the comments below. Would you? Let me know in the comments below if you got some value from this training tonight, and I'll go through the comments later and take a look at them. But hopefully I made you think a little bit differently tonight. Okay. Hopefully you will say, Vic, now I understand what the difference is between the mediocre, between somebody who's an amateur, right? Between a typical marketer and somebody who's a true professional, right? Somebody who can command sales anytime they want. Somebody who can do things at the level that most people can comprehend. This stuff is available for you. I would like to invite you, if you're not a member of Big Idea Mastermind, get in. Button is right there, right? Join us. And then 2014 is going to be explosive. Above all, regardless if you join us or not, okay? By the way, if you are going to join us, make sure you join before the timer is expired, or if you are here live, which you are, be sure to join before midnight tonight. You got 2 more hours to do that. Literally 2 more hours if you are watching this live right now, which you are, to get those bonuses, okay? And we're going to make sure that we cut them off after that. So, but let's make a difference. That's what it's all about. Regardless if whatever you decide to do, moving forward in 2014, make a decision, make it your intention to make a difference on a bigger level. Make a decision that you will not be typical, and you will do things that typical people don't do, right? And you will do things that that will inspire people. You will do things that will provide more value for people. When you do that, you will never, ever have to worry about money. Money will always cover itself. Money will always be there, and you will be one of those people that, others will come to you at the events and write you emails and saying thank you. That's the best feeling in the world. When you actually know that you helped somebody become better. Whether it's professionally, business, marketing, personally. Why are you here? If you're here just because you just want to, you spent the last 2 hours watching this training, right? I assume that if you stayed here until the end, you are the kind of person who can go out there and just make tremendous, big, huge difference in the world. And I want to commend you. I actually look forward to working with you. If you guys are in Big Idea Mastermind, or if you're not in Big Idea Mastermind, maybe you're on a different team of Empower Network, you're watching this, get to the next event that is happening. The next one coming up is going to be in Miami. You want to be there. Okay, no excuses. Don't give me any excuses. Don't say I can't. Just get to the event. You need to be there. You need to make 2014 your best year ever. And you're going to be like a typical person who's going to say I can't, or you're going to be a person who's going to say I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get there, and I'm going to surround myself with people who are making it happen. You, my friend, deserve the best life now. So hit the button on your right, join. I'll see you on the other side. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for staying on here, and that's it. My name is Vic, signing out. We'll see you on the inside. Bye.